What's up? I just want to do this last thing. I want to talk about the year 2026. Um, I want to say this about the year 2026. 2026 is the last year that man will have dominion over the earth. This is the last year that we will have man ruling the earth, dominion over the earth, because this is the year of the seventh seal. And in the year of the seventh seal, it will be like the days of Noah. And interestingly, I would say maybe a year. I would say about a year. Um, AI could make videos look real. So when people say they saw these creatures, people will say it's AI, right? So that's the interesting thing about it. I did not expect that AI would be so amazing that you won't know what's real or fake. You may see me and say, hey, that's me crossing the street, but it's not me, it's AI. Or maybe I say something, it's AI. So when these creatures come on the earth, then you'll be like, oh, it's not real, it's AI. So the creatures will be on the earth. You're going to see people saying they saw strange things because the veil is broken, the veil is weaker. So we're going to see unusual things. I will share a little I will share something personally about myself. Um, I couldn't talk until I was 4. I had a speech delay, but I understood everything I heard around me. I had a younger brother, and I would communicate with him telepathically. He could hear my thoughts, and I could hear his thoughts, and I could hear the adults' thoughts around me. It's just that I didn't know how to speak. So, as an adult right now, I don't hear people's thoughts no more. When my mom took me to speech therapy and I started learning how to speak, I lost the ability to hear people's thoughts. So, does it happen to me now that I'm older? Sometimes I do hear people's thoughts, but it's rare. It's like once in a blue moon. But it has happened to me when I got older. And when you hear people's thoughts telepathically, it sounds like you're having a conversation with them. When you hear someone telepathically, it sounds like you actually heard them talking, but you didn't. You just hear them thinking in their thoughts. So I have heard people in their thoughts before, but not often. And I will be catch off guard because I get confused, thinking that I actually heard them say it, but I didn't. It was all in my head. So the reason why I talk about it, because I'm assuming when these creatures reveal themselves or show themselves, They also could read our thoughts. They also could hear our thoughts. And one lady where I went to get my glasses and get my eyes checked and get my kids' eyes checked, she did really something strange. Um, she did something, and I act like I didn't see anything, but I know she know I saw her. This is like us face to face, sitting across the table. Her throat pulse like a frog, and that's humanly impossible. She was a black woman, and her throat pulse like a frog when they throat stick out, but hers stick out from the side of the neck, not the front, but the side. So I act like I didn't see anything, you know, because I know soon they will reveal themselves and say, we are tired of hiding among these human beings. And they will be bold and do strange things that is not humanly possible unless you're not human, you know? And I'm not, if I see a creature who looks human and do strange things, I am not going to be shocked by it because in the Bible it says we're going to live like in the days of Noah. So I'm not going to be surprised. It also say that when men see these creatures, their heart will fail them, meaning that they will have heart attacks, right? When your heart fell, it means you have a heart attack when they see these creatures on the earth. So two things I worry about. I know God said we should not have fear. But one thing that worries me is war and creatures. And do not trust these creatures, they're very evil. Read the book of Enoch. Anything that's not created by God is considered evil. That's what God say in the book of Enoch. These creatures are not our friends. They're not here to help us. They're here to destroy us. And they're evil. I wanna, if y'all looking for future prophecies and y'all wanna know what's gonna happen, I have mentioned her name before. Her name is Celestial. I will leave her information in the description if y'all wanna know what's gonna happen to America, um, future events. She's pretty dead on accurate, you know. So she's popular on YouTube. I know some of the stuff she said our government don't want people to know, but it's like, what's the word? It's like you can't live with, you don't want to live. I forgot that word guys say about women. You can't live without them, something like that. Um, our government doesn't want us to know what she has to say because she is revealing everybody's secrets. I remember the saying when they say about women, you can live with them and you cannot live without them. So just like Celestial, um, they don't want her talking about what's gonna happen, but they also want to hear what she gotta say and what God gotta say. So they're gonna not delete her channel, and that's the reason why her channel is still up. because they want to hear what God got to say, even though they know they're doing wicked things. Anybody who make a pact with Satan, you know, if you do wicked things, but you still want to hear what God has to say. So that's why they haven't deleted her channel. Everybody wants to know what God is saying. So I just want to mention that. And before destruction comes, God is going to let us know. God is going to warn us. So she is telling everything that's going on through the Lord. And the stuff she say, it's just humanly impossible to know things. The stuff she's saying, it's just humanly impossible for her to know things. And that's why I say she got to be hearing from the Lord. Because no human imagination could come up of what she has say about what's to come. It's just humanly impossible to have that kind of imagination. So I will leave her description of hers if y'all want to know any future events. After the 7 seals are broken, then we have the 7 trumpets. And I am assuming that's when things will be hard. And I read over the 7 trumpets. Some of it I understand, some of them I don't. That's why I'm not going to go over it. But it's not nice. It's just horrible, 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 horrible. The 7 trumpets. I also feel this may be our last, well, this will be our last year of plenty here in the United States. I don't know about the world. Well, it goes for the world too. But this will be our last year of plenty in terms of food. Prior to going into 27 and further, it's going to be difficult to have things, to have food. And water is going to be very expensive. It's going to be very expensive because it talks about in the book of Revelation that I think it's 2/3 of the water was poison or something in the ocean when wormwood hit the ocean. And if you drink the water, you die because it was so bitter. So when you have water, if you drink a water from the ocean, it's bitter. What's gonna happen to the fish and the seed? What's gonna happen with the creatures when wormwood hit the ocean? Right? So that's what I want to say about 2026. Get closer to the Lord. This is going to be our last year of normalcy. After that, we're going to see creatures. And given how 26 start, it looks like we're going to have problems with war, given with 2020. Celestial does say that this will be our war year in America. So we will see creatures. This will be our last year of plenty in terms of attaining food. And this will be the last year men will have dominion over the earth. As all we know is just us. We don't know of aliens or any other creature. All we know is just us humans on this earth. And this will be our last year of normalcy, pretty much. So I just want to say that to y'all. Happy New Year.